Hello, testing, testing, testing. Can anyone hear me? I'm going to mute myself in just a second, just so I can actually hear and see if I am producing audio on my other system. I'll be right back. Once again, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, so I think everything is working. Let me know if I need to change something about my settings. It sounds okay on my end. I have a bit of a filter on it, so it might get distorted. My computer tends to be a little bit noisy when it's loading things, so sorry if that happens. I need to get a better microphone. I need to get a better PC. I just thought that this would be a nice thing to test. Um, um, I think I'm going to be. So what this is I'm going to have. I have a somewhat of a new neighborhood that I'm going to be building. I'm just calling it the stream right now. It's a custom, not a custom hood, but a custom template called Bella Ben by Catherine TCJD. That's where I'm going to be moving everybody in. But I don't have anything built there just yet. So I figured that we would just do only University Sims, but we gotta play them first. Figured we start with Sim State University, but I'm eventually gonna have all the uni hoods to go through. Figured I'd just start with Sim State. No real reason. It's just the one I picked. So we're gonna have 4 families to play through in this one. I've combined a few of the households, specifically the bin families. I combined them. So in this household, in the Legrab house dorms, I have the Phoenix household, the Swain household, and the freshman household. So I figured just get them done. It'll be easier. It's 5 Sims in this household. That's a lot, but it'll be easier to just get them through, just to just do them all 5 at once instead of doing Jimmy separate, Eric separate, and then the freshman second. So, all right, I'm gonna hop into the family, and we'll see what happens here. I am going to randomize everyone's gender preference, except if a sim is in a relationship with somebody. Like the Powers family, I think it's Roxy and Jonah Powers are in a relationship, so I'm not gonna randomize their relationships, or that not their relationship, but their gender preferences. I'm just gonna have that as what it is already. But pretty much everybody else, like everybody in this household, I believe, I'm gonna randomize their gender preferences. Now, some of these households I know pretty well, and some of these Sims I don't know at all. Like Jimmy and Eric, I know pretty well because I've had them in my Strange Town. Um, Jimmy's had Jimmy's Jimmy's not a bad guy in my Strange Town, but he's been the source of conflict for a lot of people. So I know him pretty well, but like the freshmen, I don't know anything about them at all. So let's read their bios to start with, just so I can get refresh on everybody and like know what's going on. So Eric here. Um, Eric is here to follow his dreams of becoming a successful artist. Maybe he'll meet the love of his life along the way. So that helps me out with picking what I want Eric's what do you call it, major to be, because a lot of times the wants just give them whatever, and I think that we should definitely give Eric that, or the artist major, and also his one true hobby. I don't know what it is. I can't remember what it is, but if it's not art, if it's not arts and crafts, I'm going to give it to him, you know? And then we have Jared Starchild here. So Jared splits his time between working on his art or hanging out with his friends. He's also been known to sneak food from the cafeteria once in a while. So we have another artist. Funny how we have two family Sims and they're both artists here. Jimmy, of course, is a popularity sim. Jimmy has come to college for a fresh start. He's the first member of his family to go to college, and he wants to make a good impression. So I don't know what we'll have Jimmy for his major. We'll let him figure that out. We have Sam Thomas. Sam makes friends with boys far more easily than she does with girls. She just doesn't understand why girls are so weird. She enjoys baseball and Chinese food. And then we have, the last one here is Ty Bubbler. Ty enjoys spending time with Allegra, Jared, and Castor. Who's Castor? He must be another sim in this town. He must be somebody else in the town. I don't know who they are yet. Where are they? Who's Castor? I have no idea who Castor is. He's not in any of his relationships. Okay. And Castor discussing his philosophical theories, but his favorite activity is watching the happenings around the campus on the quad. Okay. So let's go ahead and give everybody a random... First of all, let's spawn the ACR adjuster. We'll put that over the corner. Adjuster... Oh, nope. Sorry, Jimmy. You gotta stop. Jimmy, you gotta stop, my dude. I don't want you going to that just yet. But let's go ahead and... So, hood-wide settings, I think they're probably fine. Teen adult interactions are not enabled. Cheating is enabled. Auto woohoo is enabled. Unmarried woohoo. Booty calls are enabled. Unmarried. Okay. Auto gender preference is disabled. Ooh, do I want to... I'm probably going to actually click that now and see if it automatically does it for the ones that are here right now. I don't know if that is going to work. Let's get everybody their rooms real quick before we do anything like that. Jimmy... Okay, Eric. Go ahead and claim this room. Jared, you can claim this room. Jimmy, I guess you can have this room since you're in there. Sam, just claim this room. And Ty, you can claim this room. Yeah, well, they're all going to get their doors, don't worry. Visitor controller, I'm going to adjust that real quick. So on that, and I'm going to ban... I'm sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to put that right in front of you. It's just how it happened. I'm going to ban the mail delivery person because there is a glitch in my game. At least I think it's in my game. Does Ty already have... Okay, so Ty, Sam, and Jared already have their majors. Interesting. So they've already got their majors, so I don't need to worry about them. That's all picked out already. Oh, Eric already has his too. as does Jimmy. Weird. Okay, so they've already got their majors picked out. I don't need to worry about them at all. So that's already decided for me. But the reason why I banned the mail person is because sometimes they deliver mail and sometimes they don't, and I want everybody to be on the same page when it comes to bills and stuff. Because whatever this is, whatever their simoleon count is at the end of when they graduate, that's what they're going to get to buy a house. I don't like charge money to take them to go to university. It's free. But then they take that money home with them. Just for Sims that are starting in university. If it's a Sim from another family that has moved into university, then I just kind of ignore the simoleon count, or I use it to buy furniture and stuff for the house. I don't really like to take that money home with me. And this is really just for this gameplay, just for the starting university Sim families, you know. Alright, so Eric, since you... Wait. Okay, never mind. You go to school at 2. So Eric, what do you need? You need to get a cleaning point. Alright, so I'm going to have Eric go ahead and study some cleaning. And actually, it looks like... Hold on. It looks like that did not pick their gender, so let's go ahead and randomize everybody, or their gender preference. So, gender preference, Eric, I want you to randomize me. So Eric, what are you into? Eric is straight, okay. Gender preference, Jared. Jared is also straight. Sam. Okay, just give it a second, Eric. Okay, so Sam is bi. Who else do we need? Who else is not here? I guess Ty. Ty is the last one that we need to figure out here. Is Ty's gender preference when he gets home from school anyways. Alright, so now, Eric, now you can go ahead and study cleaning, now that we've got that all figured out. So go ahead and study some cleaning. And then Jared... Well, Jared, you need a lot of stuff, don't you? I guess you can probably go and study cleaning with Eric. And then Jimmy? Jimmy is talking over here to Sam. What do you think of him, Sam? Oh, you're not unattracted to him. But they're friends now. Interesting. Wow, they went up in friendship really fast. Wow, that's interesting. What do you think of her, Jimmy? Go ahead and check her out. Okay. Ty is home, so let's go ahead and figure out what Ty's gender preference is. Ty Bubbler, randomize me, please. And Ty is also straight. Okay, so everybody in this house is straight except for Sam, and Sam is bi. Oh, wow. Sam and Jimmy? That's, well, that's interesting. Yeah, so it looks like Sam and Jimmy might be a thing. They got two lightning bolts. Alright, so do you guys got your cooking or your cleaning skill points yet? Looks like Eric is about to get it. And then we can ignore him for the rest of the game, because he is gonna, or the rest of the freshman year, because he is almost, there we go. Yeah, he's good. Jimmy, though, I need Jimmy to do something, either body or cooking. I don't think we have anything for working out here, other than maybe just using the TV or doing jumping jacks. Alright. Jared, you gotta stop. I mean, you got your cleaning point anyway, so you're good. Alright, so stop that. And go to school. Jimmy, Jimmy, once you're done with the bathroom, I'm gonna let you, maybe get a body coat. We'll figure it out. Sam, though, you need to get a creativity point, so why don't you get rid of this painting and make a new one? And then Ty needs mechanical and logic. Let's go ahead and let him practice. I drink a little bit of my coffee. So now I want you to go ahead and maybe practice painting here a little bit. There we go. Oh, and look at that. Her one true hobby is arts and crafts. Very good. I guess that's probably fine for her one true hobby. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I do need to see what it is for Eric and Jared. I would imagine that that's... No, his is nature. So I need to change that. Yeah, so Jared's one true hobby should definitely be art. So we'll change that. Somebody needs to change this music too. It can't just be salsa all the time, you know? And also, we need to get rid of some of these. I can't have 3 radios or jukeboxes, whatever these are, because, oh my gosh, they're going to be all different musics at all times. Jimmy, what are you doing? I want you to change the music. What would Jimmy listen to? Hello, Elise! How are you doing? Alright, I'm gonna switch to... Oh, Sam has to go to class. Alright, let's switch to pop. Hopefully this doesn't trigger anything on YouTube. Hello, Gizen! How are you doing? Alright, so Sam, I need you to quit painting. Ty, you already went to school. Alright, so Ty, we need to figure out what your one true hobby is. That's not super important right now. We'll figure that out at some point. I do need somebody to switch out the radios, though. Everything goes to pop. Switch it all to pop. I'm not listening to salsa all the time. Yeah, you just start the game and it's salsa. I have to switch it. Like, we can have salsa sometimes, but not all the time. And also, YouTube might not actually like the pop music, so I may end up switching it. I like this dorm too. I don't really like the 2-floored and 3-floor dorms. They're kind of annoying to navigate sometimes. Hello, Safi. How are you? But I guess Jimmy having arts and crafts too, that works. It doesn't... I feel like it suits him, at least somewhat. Is everybody here going to be arts and crafts? Alright, so it's Jared. We need to change your one true hobby. See if I remember how to do that. It might be... Might be the interest manager. We'll check that in a second. Aspiration, education, family tree, reproduction, summoner. No, these are not newly created Sims. These are the university Sims. They are mostly, I believe... I don't know if they're in just every university bin, or if they're specifically for Sim State University, but I did not make them. Oh, no, you're asking if this was Sim State University. Sorry about that. This is... what is this one? Hold on, I just said what this was. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember? I feel like I'm an idiot. Yeah, this is Sim State University, sorry. They're specifically for this one? Good. Okay, I figured that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. What's the other university, the one that's usually paired with Veronaville? What is that one called? I can't remember. Académie de la Tour. Okay. That's what I thought this...
Ma fou la vie, ma chou gavaso, a sula bo. Oh, gavu, a kovla. La gunkiso, jabu, before, zi kamchapova, shamni, zuga, beshuvla kina gabovari, klista, ana tork, makisa, mika bozika, oh,
Hisha!
Tafusi Gamzable, Isham, La Cruz. Sipakachu, Jimpla, Lapo, Disabum, Mashu, Kifam La Co, Jimbalacato, Coba Sigra. Mikla Shofis and Gom, Mafov, Cookie Magazo, the Govija, Zivka Bosi, Lishavu Dunum Cado, Ozalo, Biclavo, Lisabo, Shiv La Co. Rakuvla Bizam, Chapol, Zip, Chavula Kosi Salvini, Sikachuka Joki, Mako, Shavla Piki, Chaplugi, Laki Madod. Rikala Suba, Bashi, Chapu Mo, Rakua, Becomes Safusi Gamzable. Ishaki Savon, La Crucifa Mika Bozika, La Sugi, Mashubli Bazable. Baranga Folibo, Makiza, Mada, Lishavu Dum,
Can you hear me now? My mic may have got bumped by something. Uh-oh. Let's see, hopefully you can hear me. Okay, there we go. Alright. So yeah, I enjoyed playing My Pleasant View too. It was really fun. I didn't send the Pleasant Sisters to college because I didn't send anybody to university. In the beginning rounds, I wanted to play them as if it was a base game. But yeah, Pleasant View is fun. It's just kind of, you know, the standard hood. Alright, so Jimmy went to university. Alright, Eric is good. Jared, though... Jared, you need to learn mechanical. So we'll go ahead and set that over there, study mechanical. And then Sam is over here just... Is she a sloppy Sim? I wonder if Ty and Sam are both sloppy here. Not super sloppy, but they're both the same amount. How is the music volume? Is that too loud, or should I turn that down a little bit? Eric wants to get a Womrat cave. We're not gonna get a Womrat and leave him here at university. That's just not doing. It's not happening. Jared and Eric basically have the identical wants. Actually, weird. Huh. Very weird. All right, so Ty. I'm gonna have you go study mechanical too. Sam, we need to get you some body. Can you work out at the TV maybe? Let's have Sam go work out by the TV. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Gizem. Have a good day. Sometimes I need to mute my mic, like when I adjust my seat, because my chair is so squeaky. I try to cut it out in my videos when it happens, but if I ever am silent for a long time, it's probably because I muted my mic and I forgot to turn it back on. I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, actually, is that I forgot to turn it back on. So what all do we need now? So Eric is good. He's just very, very stinky. I don't have a system. I need to probably get one. For the longest time, I was just letting them choose it from their wants. But they're choosing the same ones over and over and over again. And I feel like there's a lot of things that don't get chosen because of that. For these guys, I was going based off of what their bio said, says they're pre-mades, but they already had majors anyways. I don't know, we'll see that the other households, once we get to them, if they don't have majors chosen for them, we might have to decide, and I'm not sure how. Something that I never have played with for I don't know, 10 or more years is the paranormal career. And I feel like that's something that I never do because there's never any wants for it. And I would like to do that. And I could use lifetime wants, but that's another one that they don't have, is there's no paranormal career lifetime want. You have to mod it back in. There was some patch that they removed a lot of the college, the university careers. So I'm thinking about modding the one true the lifetime want for the university careers. So interests are something that I treat differently than other people, I think. Where's it at? Interest. So the way that I treat interests is I don't treat them as their personality. I treat them as what they want to talk about. So let's see if we look down here. Yeah, so there used to be a lifetime once for the a lot of different things. There was also for pet related things, I can't remember the exact one. There was some for getting 6 or more kids into university or something like that, but they removed a lot of them. Which cages are you looking at that are so tiny? You talk about the icons and stuff? Oh, the secret societies and stuff? No, this is not the Legacy version. This is the Ultimate Collection. Yeah, I forget about the secret societies. I've never gone to a Greek house. I've never done that in The Sims 2. Yeah, so no, this is the Ultimate Collection, but when they added more expansions down the line, it's not even just like a patch thing, like an online patch thing. It was when they added new expansions, they removed some of the other things, either because they took away focus from the other things, or I'm not really sure like what their reasoning was, but or maybe they broke. The code might have absolutely broke. Um, so I don't know. I will look into getting that fixed though, and getting a mod to bring those back in because that would help me, both for like my legacy challenge. I don't want to just do all of the normal boring careers and stuff for my legacy challenge. I want to have some interesting lifetime ones, but also just it will help me when I pick majors and stuff too. Okay, Eric, you have a room, so why don't you go to your bed? You don't need to sleep on the couch. Um, I guess Jared's just gonna be stinky. I mean, we already looked. He's not. He's not a very neat sim. Maybe he's just gonna be stinky forever. I guess that kind of fits the vibe that they were going for him. I guess. Jimmy, where's Jimmy? Jimmy, you also have a room, my friend. Go and sleep in your bed. It might be because that I haven't given them a bed yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that mod on Mod The Sims. That's probably the one that I'm going to get. Is that mod right there? I am constantly learning things about The Sims 2. Like, even though I've been playing it for like 20 some years now, I learn new things. Like, I learned in my last Legacy Challenge episode that if lightning strikes a grave, it creates a new, or it spawns the ghost. So I had the first starting member of my Legacy Challenge walked around in the middle of day, um, and I was like, "What's going on?" And thankfully a commenter told me if a grave gets struck by lightning, the ghost comes out, and that's it's. I had no idea. I had never had that happen before, apparently. Hello, JK. Thank you for stopping by. What were you reading? All right. All right, Jared, I'm going to send you to your bed. Eric, you're in bed, right? Everybody should hopefully be in bed. No, apparently Ty is up. Ty, you might be the one that needs to go to bed the most because I think you have the earliest class. That's another thing about doing YouTube with the Sims is that I do learn stuff like that. If I was just playing the normal gameplay, it's just like maybe I'd never notice, but then I'll like stumble across something like that, or somebody will make a comment about something in the video that I didn't see, and that's just a very a nice little bonus, I guess. Who's capturing fireflies? That's not very nice. They're gonna die. I'm trying not to fast forward it as much as possible. I'm trying to just be very slow with my gameplay here. That's something new that I've been trying to do. I'm always been like a fast forwarder, like a speed 3 in The Sims, and I'm trying not to do that. Um, I'm trying to take it like nice and easy. I had a sim die recently because I was fast forwarding it and didn't catch everything that was going on. So I'm just trying to think a little bit differently now. So Eric, what time do you go to university or class? You go to 2. Jimmy, you go at 8 p.m., but you need to get some more points. Did you not do anything? I feel like Jimmy didn't do anything. And Sam needs to get work out a little bit more. Jimmy, go to the bathroom, and then I need you to actually work on some of your school stuff. Go study cooking or something. I don't know if YouTube content ID is going to catch the Pussycat Dolls on here or not. I might have to change it from pop into something else, something a little bit more obscure. Although it looks like somebody turned these off. Why did somebody turn these off? I didn't tell them to turn it off. I don't know what's going on there. Alright, so Sam, are you awake yet? Pretty much. I'm going to have you go work out again on the TV, please. Alright, so Ty's good. I'll let him do whatever he wants. Yep, I knew the Fireflies were gonna die. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, there's Aldrich Davis. Hello, Aldrich. We'll be playing you eventually. Him and his brother, I have them in a household. I have them in a household with somebody else. Ty, you need to wake up and go to school. But I have Aldrich and Alberic in my Veronaville also, and who I can't remember who they ended up merging with. I think Aldrich married one of the Caps. I can't remember which one it was. It's been a while since I played that Veronaville. I need to go back to it at some point and do another 40 years in there to get to 80 years. That would be cool. But yeah, they're there. I don't remember who they ended up with. Alright, so Eric is cleaning now. Is Eric a neat sim? No. Why is he cleaning? He's not a neat sim at all. Okay. Jimmy, you also need to get a body point. How's your fun? Well, Sam's done here with this. You can take her spot if you need to. Sam, what do you think of this guy? No, you don't really care. Yeah, you're not really, yeah, you don't think of him. Think he's anything. Right now, it looks like Sam and Jimmy are the only one that showed, like, any kind of attraction to each other. Which is kind of sad. I expected more drama to be happening between these guys, but, turn this off right now. I can't stand the noise. We can just watch the workout station. The old, crappy, pixelated TV channels. I really do appreciate in the Sims 3 and the Sims 4, the videos that you can see for the TV are little snippets or little skits that I made with the previous game. Like in the Sims 3, it uses Sims 2 videos, and in the Sims 4 it uses Sims 3 videos. Those are some nice little attentions to detail. It's almost like it's fake or a cartoon or something, you know? I like that a lot, actually. Jimmy, once you get that point, I will let you probably get something to eat. No, you're not talking to your professor. Guys, the professors in this game are annoying. I don't want to get rid of them, because they are part of it, but I also don't want to get rid of them. Alright, Jimmy, go get some pancakes.
Igen. Vazonka dotija. Clash of Ease gom. Ma fov. Cookie magazo. Vakuj. Rizda. Ma fula giv. Kanokostida. Igen. La posiva bom. Janakosi. Turba. Kifamla kova.
So my internet just like there was an issue with it and I wasn't seeing any of the comments come up. Sorry about that. Let me read this. Malazan Empire from JK. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. You might have to send me that later so I can look at that. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Yeah, like I know some songs in this too, like "Hot and Cold" by Katy Perry. That's a good one that I know that I used to sing like 20 years ago, or I think it came from university. So yeah, basically 20 years ago. And then what was another one? Lily Allen, I think it's "Smile." Oh no, what's Eric doing? Eric is having a fight with Clark Roy, I think. Eric, where are you? You're not a mean sim, are you? I guess Eric is a little bit mean. Alright, Eric, why don't you go... never mind, I guess he's going to his class, so he's fine. Jared should also go to his class. Jared's going to class in his pajamas. He's not even going to class with a shirt on. Really? Okay. You went... I was gonna say, you did go to school, right? Yeah. He went to class. Good. Let's see. Jimmy has got everything. Eric's got everything. Jared's got everything. Sam has everything. Okay. So everybody has everything that they need for their... for their freshman year. Yeah, that's college life, going to university in your pajamas, not really caring how you show up for class. Yeah. It's good. Alright, so let's change this adjuster to look like something that will fit into the hall and not just be a bunch of phone books. Go away, professor. Nobody actually cares. Nobody wants to be your friend. Well, Jimmy's got the moves. He wants to become friends with a bunch of people. I don't know if he's really trying that hard, though. Like, he's almost friends with Jared, so that's something. He's not friends with Eric, though. And Eric and Jimmy were really good friends in my Strange Town. They still kind of are, but Jimmy got kicked out because he was married to a sim, and then they got divorced, and he got kicked out, and now he's forced to live with another random sim. So he's not having a good life in the Strange Town alternate universe, but in this one, maybe his life will go better. Alright, so Ty, did we figure out what your hobby was? Cuisine. So Ty likes cuisine. So what I might do is just have him go and study some cooking, just so he can learn that a little bit more and get his cuisine hobby up, because he has nothing to do at the moment. Like, he doesn't have class, he doesn't need to do anything, he doesn't need to study or anything. So yeah, just go ahead and study some cooking for a bit, my dude. I do have, I think it's 48-hour long semesters. Like, it's only 2-day semester for each year. So I think that's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So just like 14? Is that 14? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, just 20. 20 days is all that they need to do for college, which is a lot better than what it is in like the unmodded game. Oh my gosh, University is agonizing. Unmodded game. I'm not even like the biggest fan of it. Just like this either. Like I like it. Like it's fun to experience university life, but also it's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite expansion, I don't think. University. But doing it for a long period of time, it can kind of grate on me. So doing it on stream, I think it's good. Okay, well there's a streaker running through our dorm. That's also college life, I guess. So Ty is learning cooking. Is he getting any cuisine? Yeah, there he goes. He's getting a little bit of cuisine enthusiasm. That's good. But he needs to get his cooking up. We can have him go watch the Yummy channel. That might be good. Well, there's Clark Roy. Is he going to start stuff with Eric? Please don't start stuff with Eric. Change it to... Oh, gosh. Gosh, whoa. Change it to the Yummy channel. That'll get you some, points up in there. It'll help him get some cooking skill and his cuisine up. Oh, I was gonna change the, Alright, so Jimmy... I need Jimmy and, Jared to, hang out more. Because they need to become better friends. Like, they're right there. Oh, God, Eric, I was enjoying the mascot, and you're over here beating this guy, slapping him. Take a shower or something, cool down. Jeez. Jeez. Oh. Jared wants to get a toy making bench. We're not going to be doing that. Like, not right now anyways, but he likes arts and crafts. I wonder, is the toy making bench, is that arts and crafts or is that tinkering? I can't remember. I feel like that might be arts and crafts, but that might be tinkering. Oh gosh, these two are going to talk now. Jimmy just turned off the radio so that we could hear their conversation better? Is that what's going on? You're gonna, like, watch her slurp up her mac and cheese? Oh, now he's gotta go to class. Never mind. They can't have their conversation. Alright. I think, though... Sam, this is your painting, right? Yeah. I might have her go back and finish that up. Maybe. I don't know, she needs... Somebody else might need that soon. Also, maybe... We've got artists that need, like, to do art. Like, Jared and, Eric are both artists. Right? Was Eric the other artist? Yeah, Eric is the other artist, so they need that easel. Also, just the books laying on the floor. The bookcase is right here, and they just aren't putting them away. Actually, you know what, Eric? Go ahead and scrap this painting. Go ahead and make some art. I feel like that's something you want to do anyways. Yeah. Do not go and slap that guy. Please practice painting. Ty's gonna eat. Sam must become best friends with Jimmy. Hmm. She really likes Jimmy. Like, she likes Jimmy way more than Jimmy likes her. Like, Jimmy's at 50 with her, and she is, like, at 80. Like, she really likes him. Hmm. Hopefully he doesn't break her heart. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna let the game play out, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on my cat.
Spaglio. Chagoo? Jarnia, no sukaba. Kabagalo. Makrazagish. Riganadosta. Reefgado. Rishflakoza. Kenesta. Notnag. Rikanu. Yadastoka. Bruchasta. Rakim. Alova.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so Eric is busy painting away. Everything's doing good. Jared... I don't know, I feel like I would like to get another item for him to do creativity. I guess he could write a book. I feel like Jared's not the book writing type, though. I think that's maybe more Eric's thing is to write a book. So maybe I'll have him do that. Yeah, I was checking on Sable. She's doing good. I thought I heard something, but no, she's asleep. I don't even know what I heard. So it wasn't her. But, I don't know. Eric... I might have Eric, after he's finished with his paint... And, never mind, just stop that painting. Eric, you're gonna be a writer from now on, I think. We have multiple computers, after all, so that makes more sense. And then Jared, when he needs to, he can do some painting. Or I guess Eric is going to immediately start up painting on his own. I have a camera. I don't know if Sable would stay for very long. Like, Sable will sleep, and then she'll move, and then fall asleep, and she's always, like, never in the same spot. So, like, I don't know where to put it, that she would be every single time, you know? Oh, look! Ty and Jared became best friends. I didn't even know they were friends to begin with, if I'm honest. So they're getting along pretty well. I like that a lot. But Jimmy still doesn't really have any friends. He's very much not doing well with Clark. Thankfully, he'll probably never see Clark again once they get out of this university, but we'll see. I'm still hearing the noise. It's like a tap, 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 tap that I'm hearing. And it's not Sable, because I can see her out of the corner of my eye. So I'm not entirely sure what that tap, 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 tap is. Why are you cheering to a man that is sleeping in his bed? Why are you doing that? That's insane. and now you're gonna eat burnt macaroni and cheese. Or is that might be chili? I think that's actually chili. That's not. Never mind. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get them to the end of the first semester of their freshman year, and then I'll probably end the stream. This was mostly just a test to see what I can do. And it took me about an hour to do a semester, and I feel like that's a pretty good amount of time for a semester. You think? And I might do a few of the other university households off camera, just so we can get through them faster. But I'll keep like Sim State University as like the streaming one until we're all through that. I think that sounds pretty good. There's only 4 families to get through here. Alright, but everybody, you need to get to sleep because you have your final exam in 9 hours. So Eric, why don't you go to sleep? That way you're all rested up. Jared, go to sleep. Jimmy's already in bed. Jimmy's good. Sam's in bed, and Ty is in bed. So let's get everybody rested up and get to their final exam. I guess it's not their final exam; it's their semester exam. What's the proper term for that? I don't even know what that would be. Like the end of the year would be the final exam. Why do they call it a final exam for the semester? I've never kind of understood why that is. Okay, so what's the pop up? 6 hours, and we're gonna get the 5 hour. Yep. Everyone's got 5 hours until they have to go to their supposed final exam. Alright, Ty, go to the bathroom, get ready. Sam, go get ready. Jimmy, go get ready. Okay, so Jared's fine. Okay, Eric is not fine, but there's only 2 bathrooms in the men's restroom. Yeah, it's more of a midterm, isn't it? Yeah, but they've always called it a final exam, and it's really not. It's really not. So Jared, hopefully he can eat an omelet and then go to the restroom and not pee himself while eating the eggs. That would be really great. Go ahead and get up, please, Jared. Okay. Clean up the bathroom then, if you're not happy. But I think you're... Okay, he is cleaning up the bathroom. Okay, he's cleaning up the bathroom. Good. Sam, do you need anything else? I guess you can go get an omelet, too. Ty, you go take a shower. Why not? Jared, what are you doing? Are you talking to Ty? Did you come in the bathroom to talk to Ty? Really? Then get out of here. It's a bathroom. Do you expect it to be, like, not gross? Oh my gosh, Jared. Like, what is he on about? Alright, we gotta get somebody to clean up these dead fireflies. Jared, clean up the dead fireflies, get rid of them. They should never have been captured anyways. I don't know why they captured them. Okay, these guys look like they're going to their final exam. When is ours? Okay, you guys have like 20 minutes until you have to go to your final exam. Jimmy? Why are you watching Ty? Why are you watching Ty take a shower? Okay, weird. Very weird. I mean, Sam, you can go take a shower, but you're not going to have much time to do it. Alright. Quickly shower, because you are going to go to your university exam. Right now. Go. Quit your shower, go. Everybody run out. Make sure everybody's going. Ty's going. Sam's going. Jimmy's going. Jared's going. And... Oh, Jared's already there. And Eric is going. And everybody should do good. So Eric's going to get an A+. So is Jared. Jimmy is too. Everybody's getting an A+. Like, Ty should too, because that should bump it up. So, like, the first few years, like, at least freshman and sophomore year, usually they can get this filled no problem. I don't have to do anything extra. But junior and senior year, I'll probably have them do like a little bit of research with the books and maybe do their homework. But I never do the write term paper unless they want it in their wants. Like that's a different thing. And usually that doesn't happen until like unless there's like a knowledge sim. Alright, but they all are now in their second semester of freshman year. So I think this is where I'm going to end the stream. No, Eric is not available to talk. So Eric is going to need Charisma point and a Logic point. And he goes to school at 5 p.m. So go ahead and start practicing some chess. Jared is also at 5 o'clock because he needs Logic too. So go play with Eric. Why not? You have school at 3, but I still gonna have you go study some cleaning. Jimmy. Sam. Okay, so I am gonna probably do assignment with no, she needs her term paper, so I'm gonna lock that in. I'm gonna have her study cooking, because she's gonna have less time going to class because hers is at 9 a.m. So she's not going to go to class today, so that's a good thing for her. And then Ty needs creativity. Okay. So Ty, why don't you go scrap this painting and then paint it. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I kind of feel like this was a successful test. I'm not sure when I'm going to stream again. It'll probably be on Wednesdays when I stream. Usually around the same time, but it really just depends on what's going on at that point in time, if I have like the chance to. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.